Is necessary reconstructive surgery permitted in Islam? Is necessary reconstructive surgery permitted in Islam? When it comes to reconstructive surgery, generally this is understood to mean cosmetic surgery. And the default ruling with regards to cosmetic surgery is that it is impermissible because it is changing the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But this question is not speaking about the general default ruling. This question specifically asked about necessary reconstructive surgery. Now, necessary in Arabic is daruri, something that is essential. When it comes to matters of medicine, then the opinions of those who are expert in the field are to be sought. And if experts in the field who are also Allah conscious determine that reconstructive surgery or plastic surgery or cosmetic surgery is necessary, either because of a deformity or because of an abnormality of some sort, determined again by medical professionals and not ourselves, then this is considered daruri, necessary, and ad-darurat tubihul mahdhurat, that which is necessity permits that which is usually prohibited. So necessities make the impermissible permissible. That's the first qaida, the first principle that we're going to adopt, and say that if the medical fraternity, who are God-conscious people, had determined that it is required for you to undertake the surgery, it would be permissible. However, we have to also rely on a second partner principle, which is ad-darurat tuqaddaru biqadariha, that necessities will be measured according to the extent of their need. So, for example, if a lady has, wal-iyadhu billah, may Allah grant us afiyah and good health, but let's say a lady has breast cancer, and as a result, her breasts needed to be removed. And this would leave her with a flat chest, which is considered, for the most part, an abnormality. If you look at somebody, a lady who had breasts and suddenly she doesn't have breasts, that's a sort of an abnormality. So, if the doctors prescribe that she has reconstructive surgery in order to do that, then that would be permissible, with their opinions, of course, but only to the extent required. So the lady in this instance would be able to have, for example, implants that match her own breasts that were removed as a result of the surgery. She cannot now take this as an opportunity to have double the size or triple the size or, enlarge or whatever the case may be, unless it's part of the medical recommendation, of course, which usually wouldn't be the case. They would recommend smaller, not larger, as far as I know. Then, she cannot go over what is required. So if doctors say, for example, we need to remove something from your stomach in order to plant it somewhere else, and then the lady says, well, since you're going to remove something from my stomach, how about you also do this and you also do that, and you cut a little bit here and you remove a little bit there, that would not be permitted, because even though it has been determined to be necessary for her, it's only going to be treated according to the extent of the need, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah.